Hello everyone, my name is Dominono and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Off screen I did a handful of side quests, nothing super important, nothing really major, handed in some shit, found some extra shit, scanned systems and planets and shit. Again, nothing super duper important. Something slightly more important that I did do. I did some fiddling with the save editor, just a bit, because it occurred to me that, you know how I missed the entire Citadel right up until the Cerberus thing, like which changed the state of it, including like Thane Krios's stuff. I also missed Kazumi's mission, her only relevant mission in Mass Effect 3, and the assets included. And assets are fairly irrelevant, but I wanted Kazumi to be sort of involved wherever possible, so now she should be, hopefully, thanks to a bit of hocus pocus. Keyword being should be. Like, that should all fall into line as I need it, but you know, I have tried to make that happen. I've tried to fix that issue. But for now, we're here on the Asari colony, which we were supposed to investigate, like, I don't know, maybe 20 hours ago. Let's go see what their problem is. I'm willing to bet it's probably Reapers. What do you reckon? It's probably Reapers. It's probably Reapers. It's usually Reapers. Maybe it's Reapers. I'm not saying it's Reapers, but it's Reapers. Probably. I'm bringing Javik and Liara because Javik, I imagine, has a lot to say about the Asari and Liara. But you know what, if you can't figure out why I'm bringing Liara on this mission, then you've got bigger problems than that. Do I want to save up a Singularity, or should I level up your warp? My warp is fine, so we'll save up your Singularity, and you're good. Grand. It's a grand old time.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did. And I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi Monastery.
Oh, good.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
What were the commandos' orders?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
Gosh.
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Bombs are a last resort. Like, okay, the only Ardat Yakshi we met was the horrible, vicious murderer, but like, if they've isolated themselves, then surely that's, you know, cause for some consideration.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
Like, I know you don't generally trust vampires, but if the vampires were like, hey, we'll all go live over here and, I don't know, live off blood donations, like, just, I don't know, maybe don't kill us all, maybe that's when you start giving them some leeway.
The shuttle is warm, recently used.
That a fact. Ooh. Stability dampener, again. Finding a lot of these. Lots of upgrades.
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
Oh, well, could be either. Could be either.
That sound.
Yeah, it didn't sound great.
There's more than one out there.
Wonderful. Alien? Again? What are you doing here? Again? Right, students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from internet communication without approval by senior staff members. No exceptions to these rules. First offense by their free time for a month. Further violations of confinement. Our monster is a shelter. To remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, I have faith we continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us. Matriarch Galay. Okay then. Harsh, but...
I hear something.
Yeah, I heard it too. Being snuck up on by Asari vampires. They're gonna sect us all to death. Like, I'm kind of taking the piss, but at the same time, that's what they do, so... Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Don't mind me, I'm just going to steal their money. Starving students attach a new day's schedule. Wake up times will move forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can download chore lists. Sincerely, Superintendent Jethro. You wake up between 5:30 and 5:45. Breakfast between 5:45 and 6:15. Morning meditation for like an hour and 45 minutes. Study period for 2 hours. Chores for another 2 hours. Midday meal for 45 minutes. Classes for 4 hours, 15 minutes. Study period for an hour. Supper for an hour. Evening meditation for an hour. Free period for 2 hours. And curfew. Clearly they run a tight monastery. Which I guess makes sense. Oh, commando. She's dead.
It would seem the Asari commandos fell silent because the Reapers were here to greet them.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's in some place called the Great Hall.
The commandos decided to purge this place.
This place is a lost cause if it's already crawling with Reapers. Let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
I might double think that when the choice actually comes, but, you know, I understand why you'd want to trigger the bomb if it's already Reaper infested and all the power's out. I'm just gonna have a quick wander around here, make sure I don't miss anything worth looking at. Anything that might be side questy or upgradey. Like that.
I heard something.
That was my fault, sorry.
You just stumble over a chair back there. Galay's electronic signature. Oh. Well, what do you know? Even more upgrade stuff. Clearly this was a good decision. I like how I sort of project light around me, but then there's also the flashlight just waving all over the place when I sprint. It's not a bad flashlight, actually. Like, for the angle of third person that we go on. Oh, sorry, itchy nose. Itchy nose. Which I understand is a name in Japan. Right, hall's that way. Nice view. Anything? No? Fine. Seems like a nice enough place. I mean, like, yeah, okay, they're isolated because of their genetic conditions, which is fair enough, I guess, given that it's a whole predisposed to murder kind of condition. But, you know, it's not like a prison. Seems quite pleasant by all accounts. Just clipped through my arm.
I almost didn't hear you.
Samara!
Samara.
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special?
You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Fly.
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hid this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time.
Evidently. If horrible whining noises are anything to go by.
We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Have at
Wait!
it.
Let's go.
Whatever, she can handle herself. She clearly, like, came here by herself and then handled herself just fine.
My name is Tashia Pore. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
bummer. If we can find Weshra on the Citadel, I'm sure we'll be able to give her that.
An isolated fortress. The Ardat Yakshi must have believed they were safe from the war.
If they knew about it at all.
Yeah,
They learned.
clearly. But I was going to bring that up. Like, why tell them about the war in the first place? You might give them the inclination to leave and go try and do something useful. Which the government could never possibly permit. Because the Asari do seem to take their pride seriously. Yeah, I thought there was a fight coming. Oh, hello. Banshees. First time we've seen them in the game. Not the first time I've seen them. Because they appear in the multiplayer. Wah. Biotics, armor, barriers, and the like. And away with you. Lovely. So that's what Asari husks look like. Lost that one. No, you don't. That was some pitch. There more of you? There are. Damn it. Every time I try and get like a high enough angle. I need to try and remember that the angle on Mass Effect 2 is a lot sharper than... 3 is a lot sharper than 2 was. Like, you don't have to aim like super high to get the kind of curve gradient.
That used to be a person. An Asari.
Yep.
What have the Reapers done?
Something horrible. But, you know, they've been doing that pretty much since we met them. What with their whole attempting to bring war to the galaxy, and then their whole turning people into nutrient juice so they could make another one of themselves. Like, I know that this one's Asari, Liara, but, you know, try and retain your indignance. Feel bad for the Batarians, they got the worst of it. Most of them are now running around all husky. That was some Scooby-Doo looking shit.
Mother, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother,
been...
they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
That's a stupid question. Like, of course they are. The Reapers go after everybody.
We need to find Rila fast. The bomb we're looking for is in the Great Hall.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falere.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falere?
I'm sorry.
Falere! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
Alright then. Why can't I do that? I'm
We'll
biotic,
meet you there.
Please be swift.
and I'm pretty good at it. But no safe fall for Shepard. Shepard has to take the stairs. Alright then. Door's over there, so is there anything like useful this way? Or that way?
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
I guess, like, I can't remember exactly, but I think maybe the Ardat Yakshi's genetic uniqueness is why they can be banchified.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Cessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
That was a quick conversation. Ow. You avoided it. Bastard. Not that one, though. Yeah. That's why I invested in Flare. Keg. Right then. What was that? Oh. Let's do away with this shit. And that shit. The Disciple. That is a shotgun. I have it in the multiplayer. I think it's shit. It's very light for a shotgun, but it's like, its damage isn't super good. So, it's not really what you want from a shotgun, is it? You want high damage if you have to get close enough to use the big old spread blaster. Where am I going? Down there. But is there anything else worth having over here? Probably. There's a safe, I can see that already. Jethro had the new girl in the holding chamber. Jessica brought her to us for us. Said she was trouble convincing them to come to the Monastery. May explain when she lashed out. She's like, Fora wasn't here. The Jessica's code would have demanded execution. I'll question some other cigars on the level of forest command using the codes. And the first time her captors arrived, they're terrified out of their wits, but it'll certainly be the last. Looked over this year's candidates for supervised visits, approving everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside. Find it suspicious she was even nominated. Looking into that and pray it's not manipulating other infatuation. Great deal of time and effort to persuade us she's going to let our best news visit the homeworld. Unless Yanis matures, she won't be among them. Bad luck, Yanis. You who cannot be trusted. I wonder if that could have been like Morinth. I know that like that might be a bit like the timeline might be off considerably, but presumable like Morinth was the oldest, wasn't she? In which case she might have been here first, depending on how soon they knew about it. Oh, hello. Whoa, bloody hell. Could you not drop in unsupervised, please? I can hear a cat walking around behind me. Wow. Go away. Yeah, see, that's what I mean about the angle. Like in Mass Effect 2, you would have had to aim like sort of up here and held the lock on somehow. But Mass Effect 3 is pretty good for it. Problem, lads? Not anymore. Anyone else? No? Are we done now? Can I bullseye you? Oh, it doesn't work because they're already dead. Fine. Ruin my fun, why don't you? Tamara. Flare. Oh, hello.
Another dead commando. The Asari should have rid themselves of the Adat Yokshi.
By rid themselves, you mean kill.
My people would never let such monsters walk among them.
They didn't care for the competition.
Blech.
Bleh. I like how they've started arguing now. Like when we first found him, Liara was basically sucking his dick. And now she's like, God damn it, you're kind of an asshole, you know that? And he's like, yeah. Primitives. Blah, blah, blah. Anything else? No, fine. Elevator controls. Oh gee, thanks game, like I couldn't have worked that out by myself. Cat's wandering around. Making a nuisance of herself, aren't you? Yep. Oh well. It's fine. I had to leave the door open because it's surprisingly stuffy for a November. Bomb. Yep, that's descriptive, alright. Hey, it's the thing that goes boom.
And Falere.
Rila, wake up!
Falea, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
Yeah.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up.
Her eyes are open, you know.
Rila? Rila, can you hear me?
That's convenient. This ain't going so well.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Get that one first. Ow. Bastards. Singularity in the front. Okay, good. Now that one, please. I do not like the Banshees. They're pretty horrible, namely because they seem to be like pregnant looking. I don't like that. That's just like a special kind of gross. Go away. Thank you.
We're clear.
For now, let's get back to that bomb.
We didn't exactly go far, did we? Like 6 feet at most.
Falair, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
That's rough.
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila!
Sounds like death is coming. Wonderful. That's rough. Wouldn't wish that on anybody. Ouch.
We're not your slaves.
Decent way to go, at least. Better than being a weird, lanky zombie.
Rila, it wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falair, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falair.
I kick your ass?
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much stronger.
No, maybe not.
Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falair?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery, I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise. Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are.
Hugger, you gimp.
Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I meant it when I said the galaxy needs you against the Reapers.
You were right. It's past time I joined your battle.
Splendid.
I'll fight in your armies, Shepard, once I speak with Falair.
I'll be waiting.
Not for long. Thank you, my friend.
We're cool. Maybe don't kill me when this is all done.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
Yeah, that'll do it. Blimey, everything went to shit there.
Commander, I'm pleased to hear the R.Yakshi situation has been put to rest.
Should I guess you're our contact inside Asari High Command, Counselor?
I'm merely here to convey the gratitude of the Asari people for concluding a difficult, sensitive mission. The next team of commandos we were sending to the monastery are now en route to Admiral Hackett instead.
Ooh.
Farewell, Commander.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on Bitcom.
Is he? Does he have anything new to say yet, or are you just telling me that so that he can say, what's
Commander,
up? Nothing.
Something on your mind?
Fine, whatever, since we're here. How is Reaper progress?
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Radix some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
Wonderful.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably. The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
The Saurians. You know what? Why not? Let's have a little update on everybody.
What about the Turians and Krogan?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that bomb on Tachanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. How about the Asari and Solarians?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible.
And the Solarians?
They sent the entire fleet as a thank you for rescuing their counselor. Plus, she seems to like you for getting her that job that got us the STG task force. I guess they managed to overlook the genophage cure.
Grand. Good to know that somebody did. How about Aria's boys?
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Lok, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful and violent. Mostly Vorcha, I hear. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Darner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
And what about the Rachni?
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
Nothing more, sir.
Hack it out.
Alright then. It's not bad. But yeah, what's with the sensitivity? Went nuts for a second there. Updated the Asari, that should be the Commandos. And also Samara. Grand. Commandos. Brilliant. In the alien section, Spectre unit, Hanar and Drell forces, and in the Alliance, where are you? Kazumi, are all present and accounted for. Combined, they make like 115, I think, points. I really wish I'd gone back to the Citadel before the coup thing. Like, I missed a chunk there.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you. Oh well. Sorry, squad ready. Yep. Right, you're the one in charge of the commandos. Front lines from Samara. Brilliant. Finished business. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, come find me on the Citadel if it does not interfere. Oh, sure, why not? We can go back to the Citadel.
The Crucible Project received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, well, I guess better later than never. I don't know what they were so on the fence about. Like, surely it should have been apparent that, hey, the Reapers will kill literally everybody. But whatever.
Glad you talked Samara down.
I never thought I'd see her flinch from her duty.
I don't know. On one hand, that code's all she's had to live by for, God, centuries. Then the galaxy goes to hell. The old rules don't cut anymore. I mean, we're cutting some corners, right?
A few.
Well, the Alliance can always court-martial us after we save the galaxy.
Yeah, I guess. Edie, how you doing?
What are you doing, Edie?
Monitoring reports of proton storms and other space weather. With the Reapers attacking the comm buoy systems, critical warnings may be lost.
How bad are these storms?
If we are warned, not bad. If we are not warned, very bad.
Thanks for the info, Edie.
Well, nice to know that everybody's at least doing something. Except me, I'm wandering around like a loony. I think I'll do like another sweep for everybody, and then like I think we're gonna have to move on to like the priority stuff under this, depending on like how long faffing about in the Citadel takes. Probably not that long, to be honest. Who's around here? Oh, the Jaguar's carriage shout, yeah. Oh, hello. They're in the lounge. Back here. Other side. Whoops-a-daisy. About face.
Everybody was fighting the Rachni, trying to push them back through the relay. Finally, the Krogan were turned loose and stopped them.
I see.
But when the Krogan rebelled, we had to deploy the Genophage to stop them. Wasn't the only rebellion. 1,000 years later, the Geth revolted against the Quarians. That was a whole other war. Then along came the humans. My own people tangled with them for a while, and now, to top it all off, we've got the Reapers. What about you?
The Ouroboros fought the Densorim. The Endoromai conquered the Vandomar, and the Jatil turned against the Shah.
So, I guess nobody really ever gets their act together.
The Sinreal claimed to have found the path to eternal peace.
What happened?
The Ditaka preferred war and wiped them out.
I hope you guys had alcohol.
Some of the crew seem shocked by the monstrosities we have encountered. They haven't seen what the Reapers could corrupt after 100 years. That was our war. Every battle conjured a new nightmare. This human holds such childish views of war. Your species has much to learn. Commander.
Alright then.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way. I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That woman means business.
Yeah, I'll say.
Now it's a mutated Asari. The Reapers are just a giant nightmare factory that never ends. I can only imagine what the Reapers are doing to the Drell. Or the Hanar. Or the Vorcha. This could get a lot worse before it gets better.
What would a Hanar husk look like? Ugh.
Not right now.
Yeah, alright then, Garrus.
It's a brilliant tactic, when you think about it.
But it's evil.
When has that ever mattered in war?
Yeah, but converting other life forms into Reapers? I can't wrap my head around that.
Makes sense to me. It ensures you never run out of cannon fodder. Eliminates any local resistance. And for every soldier you add, your enemy loses too. The one you converted, and his buddy on the other side who can't pull the trigger on a friend.
You sound like you admire them.
Same way I admire a virus or a thresher maw. They've adapted perfectly to their situation.
But the Reapers want to destroy us.
And I have no intention of letting them. But if you don't respect your enemy's capabilities, you're in for one nasty surprise after another.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Ensign Copeland, you're pretty naive. Which is amazing at this point, because bloody hell, we've been through enough messes already.
Find, Commander.
Yes, it has. Matriarch Galay was an Asari of some importance with connections to High Command and the Council, or electronic decision be used once before security was active by someone else. Elite training facilities for regional knowledge, or have the got someone discount at all Citadel stores. Store discount or power damage? Power damage, obviously. Like, my power damage bonus is up a pretty good amount as it is. Like 15% off of here, plus like 30% from my armor. It's pretty good.
Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No, not after what I saw. I don't care that they were Ardat Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures, nobody deserves that. Hello again.
Nah, agreed. That's messed up. Dr. Chakwas, you will almost certainly not have anything to say. Who's downstairs? Tally's in engineering. Javik's not in engineering because he's upstairs, obviously.
Okay, toughest mission.
Horizon.
No fair, I haven't joined up with you yet.
Fine, the Dead Reaper then.
Really? The Husks just ran up to us.
Have you ever noticed that I carry a sniper rifle? You're the one who likes things at short range.
And you prefer to keep everything at a distance.
Exactly. Wait, what?
Creepiest thing we fought.
The Thorian. But wait, what did you mean?
I didn't mean anything. I'm going with the Rachni.
The Queen? But we didn't fight her either time.
No, the little ones. They look like spiders and they scuttle right toward you.
I thought you liked it when things got up close and personal.
I guess it depends on who it is.
You two. Flirting like a couple of school kids.
Hey. Hey.
Nothing to say to me? Well, fine then. Screw you, buckethead. Nah, it's me.
So, are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't.
Anything to say?
Commander.
No? Fine. Just thought I'd check, since sometimes you do. And Shadow Bay, with the armory and the whatnots and the things and the doodads. Cortez, what are you up to?
Blow up the monastery, let me know you've left the premises, okay? I worry about you. Doesn't hurt to go over the weapon roster one more time. Good to see you, Commander.
Yeah, okay. You don't need to worry about me. I'm super tough. I'm Commander Shepard. I'm the hero of the space.
Hey.
You've got nothing to say either. Fucking grand. Well, you know what? My time's a little bit low, so why don't I wrap this up? I'll upgrade some stuff off screen, double check my mods and my store purchases and shit, and we'll go to the Citadel, talk to everybody who needs talking to. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.